Imagine a US president whose military exploits were so legendary that they earned him the nickname Old Rough and Ready, a man whose path to the White House was paved not by politics, but by battles fought on the front lines. But what happens when a war hero is thrust into the highest office in the land? What kind of leader does he become? Today, we're diving into the life of Zachary Taylor, a president whose journey from the battlefield to the Oval Office left a lasting mark on American history. Zachary Taylor was born on November 24, 1784, in a small cabin on a plantation in Virginia. He came from a prominent family with his father, Richard Taylor, having served as a lieutenant colonel in the American Revolutionary War. At a young age, Taylor's family moved to Kentucky, where he grew up on the frontier, surrounded by the untamed wilderness of early America. This environment would shape the rugged, resilient character that he became known for. Taylor's military career began in 1808, when he was commissioned as a first lieutenant in the U.S. Army. Over the years, he fought in numerous conflicts, including the War of 1812, the Black Hawk War, and the Second Seminole War. But it was his leadership during the Mexican-American War that truly cemented his reputation. Taylor led his troops to victory in several key battles, including the Battle of Palo Alto and the Battle of Monterey. His success on the battlefield made him a national hero, and the American public began to see him as a potential presidential candidate. Despite his lack of political experience, Taylor was nominated by the Whig Party in 1848. His military fame and reputation for being a straightforward, no-nonsense leader helped him win the presidency, even though he had never held elected office before. Taylor's presidency, however, was far from easy. He faced a nation deeply divided over the issue of slavery, with tensions mounting between the North and the South. Taylor, a slave owner himself, took a surprisingly moderate stance on the issue. He opposed the expansion of slavery into the newly acquired territories from the Mexican-American War, believing it would only further divide the country. This position angered many in the South, who had expected him to support their interests. Taylor's willingness to stand firm against the spread of slavery, even at the risk of alienating his political base, showed the strength of his character. But Taylor's time in office was cut tragically short. In July 1850, just 16 months into his presidency, he fell seriously ill after attending a 4th of July celebration at the Washington Monument. 5 days later, Zachary Taylor died, likely from acute gastroenteritis. Although there have been various theories about the exact cause of his death, his sudden passing left the nation in shock and brought his vice president, Millard Fillmore, to the presidency. Zachary Taylor's legacy is often overshadowed by the brevity of his time in office and the tumultuous events that followed. Yet, his story is a powerful reminder of the complex figures who have shaped American history. A man of the frontier and the battlefield, Taylor's journey from soldier to president reflects the rugged individualism and resilience that characterized the early United States. So, the next time you think about the early presidents of the United States, remember Old Rough and Ready, a leader whose courage on the battlefield carried him all the way to the White House, and whose principles would help set the stage for the conflicts that eventually tore the nation apart.